can really play out of that pocket. He's always had outstanding arm strength, speed, and just an all-around straight leader for Travis Hill.
Reese Summerhill puts it right between the uprights, and it's 14-0 Muskogee. They've touched the ball twice, and Ficklin has ended up the drive in the end zone twice. He's got 5 rushing touchdowns on the year now, Rod. Kind of recap this, they were moving very fast that time on offensively, and there's a couple of big plays on this drive that set things up to get them in motion.
Yeah, and those are the big plays that we talk about. Look, in trouble right here. Now watch him elude the defender, able to get free. Doesn't just take off running right there. A lot of guys would tuck and run, finds his receiver downfield and able to make a play right there, then comes right back. A little quick out to that man Beasley right there. Yes, he has on red gloves right there, Zig. You take a look at that scoring drive, 9 plays, 68 yards, 338. And as we like to say, the Roughers are rolling. Speaking of rolling, I talked about Mark Van Kuren. Coach, I can't talk about that, Mark, without talking about my man, his dad, Coach Van Kuren. Always out watching games, and that's what you love about, you know, Zig, we're fortunate enough, and Roger producing all these great guys. You do these games, so many people watch. You just love sports, love watching kids, love seeing kids succeed, and us being able to be a part of it. And old Coach Van Kuren, the dad, he's always at the game, always my good buddy. He loves kids and loves athletics, and always appreciate him.
Ruffers with the onside, and the ball didn't go far enough. And Ponca falls on it at about the 47-yard line of Muskogee. So they'll have great field position to start their second drive. These two teams met in the playoffs the last 2 years. Last season, Muskogee won it 34-10 to advance to state, where they beat Stillwater in the state championship game.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting. These two teams, of course, Muskogee and Stillwater, you know, back and forth in this class. Stillwater, of course, beating Union.
Yeah,
and had beat Muskogee last year, and then Muskogee beat them in the state championship. So, you know, if you looked on paper, you can expect those two teams, if they don't meet somewhere on the same side, that they could be playing for a state championship.
I think if I remember right, Stillwater took it to them pretty good in the regular season, and then Muskogee bounced back and picked up the state championship. 10 football titles here at Muskogee, Rod. Guess what year their first state title was in football?
I don't know.
1910.
1910.
Yep. And before a year ago was 1985.
Nice play.
Pitch to Big Goose, and he's going to be just shy of the first down. They're going to mark him inside right at about the 40-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and short.
And you like the way this Ponca City team keeps fighting. Nice play right there. We talked about Big Goose, and boy, he has good speed, but can run through you also.
Just under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Ponca needs a first down here. Burke gives it off to Big Goose, and he was hit just as he got to the first down marker, and it looks like they might give it to him.
Tavion Johnson right there with the tackle early.
And they're going to stop the clock for a measurement. Chain gang runs across the field. Beautiful night for football. We were showing you that sunset. 74 degrees outside, Rod. Man, this is fall weather.
Yes, it is. Almost chocolate weather. Not there yet, but hey, we're knocking on the door, Zig. Hey, you like 2 packages in there. Don't put 1 in there. You got to put 2.
What about the whipped cream?
No, you keep the whip, Coach. Keep the whip.
So he's just a little bit short of the first down. It'll be a 4th down. Maybe a 1.5 feet. Hobbs, he's got it easily, almost to the 35, to about the 36-yard line, and the Wildcats keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and good push up front. Hobbs right there, just getting through the tackles right there. You like that push of the offensive line for Ponca.
They probably will not snap the ball again in this quarter. They are going to let it run out. So 12 minutes in the books. Ruffers on top 14-0 over the Ponca City Wildcats right here on Your View.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
With most mobile companies, saving is a swing and a miss.
Sorry.
But Cox Mobile has a better way to help you save. A smarter way. Because we run on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability.
Sick.
With plans as low as $30 a line. Now that's a win worth celebrating. Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile.
Back at Ruffer Village in Muskogee. 1 quarter down. Mike Ziegenhorn, Rod Thompson, and our entire Your View crew with you on this Friday night. Ponca City with the football here as we open up district play. Sophomore
Nice.
Burke keeps it. Breaks through a couple of tackles and got 9 on that first down carry. Nice run.
Yeah, and a good job of being patient, running between the tackles right here. Watch him duck down right there, following his blockers and doing a good job of staying low and going forward. Good job by that young man.
Gain of 9. He's got 3 carries, 13 yards. Backfield flanked by Big Goose and Hobbs. Gives it to Hobbs. Up the gut. Wide open. 10-5. Finally tripped up.
Boy, and how about Hobbs hitting the hole right there, Zig? Like the explosion. And how about that offensive line? Look at the push up front. Look at that hole right there. And Hobbs gets through there. A nice piece of running, but credit that offensive line with that push, creating space right there for Hobbs to get downfield in the red zone now. Big time play. And Hobbs.
20-yard run.
Quitting this Ponca City team, I tell you.
Burke going to keep it on the low snap.
A little busted play right there. Miscommunication in the backfield. Wanted a little read play and went to fake. Nobody was there. He faked that one to Zig. He faked that one to Casper. seen him fake that one to Casper.
Yeah.
You know what that is, right?
The ghost.
The friendly ghost. The friendly ghost.
Give to Hobbs around that left side, and the rougher defense says no way.
Yeah.
Hobbs, you know, Rod broke his collarbone as a freshman. Starting tailback, they broke his collarbone, then they ended up moving over to defense, and now back on the offensive side of the ball this year.
Yeah, very tough kid. He's bouncing back. You can tell the way he runs the football, but always been a talent for Ponca City. It's a big play right here for Ponca City. This is what we call one of the momentum plays, Zig. You want to keep Big Mo on your side. Mo and Co, momentum and confidence.
4 seconds on the play clock. Get the snap off. Burke gonna keep it, flip it to Big Goose, touchdown, Ponca City.
Nice play, outstanding play call, great read right there. And boy, Big Goose able to come away with it right there and punch it in. And that is a momentum touchdown and momentum play for Ponca City. Big time play. Take another look right here and watch Reed right there. You're gonna see the option pitch right there, gets a block out there. I couldn't see his number, but outstanding block by the receiver to allow him to be able to walk in for the touchdown.
PAT blocked. And look who it is, number 2. Anthony White, 14-6 our score. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
Ponca gets on the board. Alonzo Big Goose, a 2-yard touchdown run. 9:18 to go before the half. Nice drive for Ponca City. 1:52 to go in the first quarter when they got the ball, and then drove downfield after an onside kick that was not the way Travis Hill wanted it to go for Muskogee, Rod. So they only had about 48 yards to go to score.
Yeah, and very impressive series right there for Ponca City. I mean, you seen that offensive line. Credit that in the trenches, that offensive line created some space. Hobbs and crew able to punch it in. Very impressed with how they played that series.
There's something about 9-play drives. Muskogee's had 2 of them for scores. Now Ponca had 1 for a score.
Man.
Short kickoff. Taken by the Roughers. And that's where they'll start things off. Michael Puckett came flying in to grab it. See what the Roughers can do on their 3rd offensive possession of the night.
Ooh-wee.
And now the officials blow their whistles. P.J. Wallace had to come out. I guess it looked like an equipment problem, Rod. So Latavian Johnson will replace him in the backfield.
Good job by the officials staying on top of that.
Ficklen going to drop back to throw, and he's going to take off. He's across the 50. He's going to cut back. Still on his feet. Breaks another tackle. He's going to go all the way to the house. 69-yard touchdown. Ficklen to the end zone, and just like that, they strike back quick.
Yeah, and he's waving again. I don't know who he's waving to, but they should be happy. Hey, we always say on the BFC, wave at your fans. And boy, look at him right here. Look at the speed. Look at the moves we talked about, Zig. Just, I mean, great agility. Look at the change of direction, the stiff arm, and just keep going. And Grant is right on into the end zone. And boy, he is worth the price of admission. This young man is exciting to watch play. Travis Hill just raves about his leadership, what he brings to this team, and how he leads this team. And boy, he just does what the defense allows him to do. We saw early on the play, Zig, he could have took off and ran, found a receiver down the field. That time had to run, and boy, they're going to be maybe doing a lot of push-ups tonight. Zig, woo. I mean, look at my man, outstanding form right there. It looks like Ficklen's throwing motion right there.
So he's up to 42 after 3 touchdowns.
Look at him, outstanding form. Getting it done. Man, that young man is very good and so fun to watch play. And what a weapon to have at that quarterback position.
Well, he came in, again, 3 games, just 3 touchdowns, rushing. He's got 3 tonight here in the first half, Rod.
Yeah.
His long prior to that one was 51 yards. That was a 69-yard.
And I know you recognize this, Zig. I mean, we've been doing this a long time, and we've seen kind of the evolution of the quarterback. And now, you know, offensive coordinators are warning quarterbacks who can definitely run out of the backfield and make some plays happen. But when you can do both like Ficklen, and he doesn't just take off running, he's patient, back there, like a running back at that quarterback position, but with an outstanding arm. I mean, definitely fun to watch.
Reese Summerhill to tee it up and kick it away. Well, and he's committed to Texas State. And you know who the head coach down there is?
No.
G.J. Kinney,
okay,
who played quarterback at the University of Tulsa. And they're good. I watched them a couple weeks ago on a Friday night. They were playing Arizona State.
Yeah. G.J. does a tremendous job. Of course, outstanding quarterback, University of Tulsa. And boy, he came in here and snuck him one, I tell you that.
Burke's going to keep it. I thought he handed that one off.
Hey, I think he fooled everybody right there. I mean, he lost me that time. I tackled the running back that time, Dick.
Ponca's 1-2. They lost to Enid 43-0. They beat Will Rogers 57-0. And then 2 weeks ago, or rather last week, they lost to Lawton Mack 40-0. Oh. Bunch of zeros. Will not have one of those tonight since they got on the board on their last drive. Second down to Hobbs. Carries forward close to the 30. He had to get there. He's right at the 29-yard line. It's going to be third and real short.
Dustin Carpenter right there, the senior, 6'1", 227, making the play defensively. '71, that's a big man, Coach. It's coming.
And they do run by that right side, and that's going to be a first down for the Wildcats.
Yeah, just impressed with this Ponca City team, when they need to get one, that offensive line, they buckle down. There's the big fella we're talking about. But look at that push of that offensive line right there, creating that space and able to pick up that first down.
Seven on the play clock. Burke hands it off to Hobbs again, and this time he is stuffed right around the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up second and long. You know, you talk about Orr. I mean, it's 6'6", 300 junior, but they've got a couple other big linemen. Seth Sanchez, left tackle, 6'1", 265, very strong and physical. And so is Blaze Magaha, the right guard, standing right next to Omar at number 60. He's number 65. He's a 5'11", 285 junior. And then they got a center, Cooper Rowland, Rod, 6'2", 250, sophomore.
Yeah, something in the water up there.
And Dayton Sini, a junior, plays left guard. Ball on the ground, who's got it?
Ruffers pointing that way.
And they do have it. So first turnover of the night from Ponca goes to Muskogee.
Yeah. 67, Jack Green, Christopher Jack Green. Look at him get down there and come away with that. Well, he was definitely excited. Christopher Jack Green right there, big green, mean green. Coming away with that fumble.
Reverse pass back to Ficklin, and a little bit underthrown. Boy,
yeah.
He was wide open if they could have got him the ball.
Yeah, would have been a touchdown on that one. I mean, he didn't have no one in front of him, and with its speed, that time just kind of underthrown. Beasley was kind of rushed. Pressure of Ponca City doing a good job of making that happen. And this team, Muskogee comes in, they have so many weapons, so many players that can make plays. You look at Coach Travis Hill right there, the job he's done. Outstanding guy, one of my favorites. Look at that pass right there. How about that, Zig? Little slant. And boy, he puts it right on the money. I mean, that rocket of an arm with that left hand. You know, kind of Michael Vickish right there, you know? Take another look at him right here. Just steps back and rifles it right there. And that's a big time play, but they can beat you in so many different ways when you have these players that they have. They continue to make big time plays for Muskogee.
Ficklin again.
Oh, almost
nice
big.
Defensive play. The ball tipped away by Adriel Miller.
Yeah, and that's a big play by Miller. I mean, he closed on that ball very well, Zig. Like him, boy, and you could tell he was fired up because he had his hand on that one.
Wildcats looking for their first interception of the year right there. Ficklin again. And that one incomplete as he aimed for Darnell. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 for Muskogee. Imagine they're going to be 4 down territory. One of the Ponca players threw his helmet. I don't know if he was frustrated or there was something wrong with his helmet.
Always good to see the passion, enthusiasm the coaches coach with.
Wallace nowhere to go as defenders were in the backfield right as he got the ball. And Jeremy Payne was right there.
Yeah, Payne bringing the pain that time. Boy, he was ready for that play, taking a look. Great camera work, and watch that, him in 48. Able to make a big-time play. Adrian Perez.
Reese Summerhill to try his first field goal attempt of the year. Win behind him. Low and good. Muskogee back on the board again. 24-6 our score on Your View.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
We're back in Muskogee. Pretty good crowd on hand tonight at Rougher Village. 24-6 our score, 4:47 to go in the first. Jamarian Ficklin, 3 rushing touchdowns here in this first half, and a Reese Summerhill 37-yard field goal. Ponca's score was an Alonzo Big Goose 2-yard run. And their PAT was blocked, and that's why it is 24-6 here in the first half. Pretty quick moving first half.
Yes, it is.
Rod, last Friday night in the month of September, how about that? Can you believe it? October 1st is next Tuesday.
Where does time go? What they say? Days get longer, years get shorter.
And flags come out. Looked like Muskogee was offside. Yeah, I've heard a similar version. The days drag on, but the years fly by. So yeah, same thing. Days get longer, but the years get shorter. That's the Beggs version.
The Beggs edition.
Mine's the Big City edition.
Yeah. Beggs edition right there. No charge either. We're not going to charge you for that.
I appreciate that.
No charge.
Because I gave away all my money for dinner.
Yes, you did. And I'm about to eat good. You know that? God don't bless you, Zig. You know that?
I hope so. I need all the help I can get.
So in other words, take advantage of your time.
Exactly. Yes.
Goes by so fast.
Goes by quick. Blink of an eye.
Seemed like yesterday I was zapping Zig. I was a point guard. I know I look like a football player now, but I was a point guard one day, and Zig was on the news, and we had a little segment together. Who knew that we'd be doing some games, be one of my best buddies.
Kickoff taken inside the 5 and returned out to about the 25-yard line. That's where Ponca will take over, 1st and 10.
And you just talked earlier, we talked about Jason Parker and Mendenhall and so many other great officials down here who's done a tremendous job of, making this campus unbelievably beautiful, and time and effort they put in, and this is a very special place.
Burke's pass had a receiver open, just threw it a little bit behind him. They've had quite a bit of success on the ground. Burke is 1 out of 2 tonight for 0 yards. The first pass he completed, the receiver was tackled without a gain. They have rushed the ball 18 times, make it 19 after that run there. And It's Hobbs again. Aben Hobbs being a workhorse tonight. 7 carries, 35 yards after that gain of 6. It'll bring up a 3rd and short.
Yeah, so all around tough player. If you look up football player, he would be right there.
Got that hair hanging out the back. Might be on your all hair team.
All hair team. Yes, he is.
Hobbs again lowers his head, and he's going to be a little bit short. So now if you're Coach Rowland, what do? You go for it?
Man.
They haven't really stopped the Ruffers. They've had 4 possessions, and they've scored every time. At this point, you might as well.
Yeah, at least try to jump them off sides.
They let the play clock wind down, call timeout, and regroup on the sidelines. It looks like that's what they're going to do. The play clock's down to about 5. It'll be 3:14 to go. Coach Rowland says, all right, let's talk it over, guys. Let's see what they can do. Check out the rankings in 6A Division II, Rod, and Muskogee, the #1 team, and right behind them, Stillwater. And of course, you got Choctaw, Piedmont, Sand Springs, who we'll see later this year on Your View. Yukon, Putnam City, Lawton, Putnam City North, and Southmore. And I mentioned Sand Springs. They will host Muskogee in a game that we'll do maybe 3 weeks.
Yep, and then last game of the season, we'll get that Highway 97 rivalry with Sapulpa.
October 25th, 4th. 5th, no, it is the 25th. Part of it was cut off when I printed it.
Yeah,
that
one of those
good,
days.
Yeah. And then we've got Sand Springs at Sapulpa, that Highway 97 rivalry to end the year. And next Friday night, how about Owasso at Union?
How about that? Good game. And speaking about Sand Springs, of course, heavy hearts. Prayers out. Lost head coach Dustin Kennard, former coach.
Big Goose, a nice run right up the gut on 4th and short into Muskogee territory. Gain of 22.
And how about that? When the offensive line needs to deliver, look at that hole right there, and let Big Goose get loose right there. How about that? Boy, you just like the fight and enthusiasm this team is playing with. No quitting this team.
Ponca definitely taking their time out of the huddle. 10 seconds to go on the play clock. Burke's going to throw, has a man open downfield, and just a little bit short.
Yeah, threw it a little short. It was open quickly. Jinx Bigsby battling tonight. 7-7 at the half.
Ooh. A little bit of defense between those two teams.
Yes, it is.
You know, we saw Jinx 2 weeks ago, that Mid-First Bank Backyard Bowl, lost to Union 9-3. So their offense not at typical Jinx midseason form. Burke again, quick handoff to Hobbs, and he's rolled forward to about the 41.
Hobbs, he's a football player.
Ponca really needs to get a first down here, Rod, and get the clock down. I mean, even if you turn it over with a minute left, Muskogee can score pretty quick. You definitely do not want the Ruffers to touch the ball again here in this half.
No, you don't.
Third down. Big Goose on the move. Burke throws,
Nice.
receiver wide open, touchdown, first down to about the 28.
And that's a nice play right there, right in the middle to that defense right there, and able to hang on to it. You put that pass on the money right here and watch him hang on to it and take the hit. But you know, first down, move the chains.
Ryder Tepton, an outstanding athlete, plays in that slot position. And you saw his athleticism right there. 5'10",
Yes.
165-pound junior. Quickly, Ponca back to the line.
There's that
Big
man
Goose again, busting through tackles inside the 15.
As we say, Goose is loose, Coach.
Got the offense fired up. Take another look.
Yeah, look at that offensive line, that hole right there. Offensive line is working.
Burke's going to keep this time. Inside the 10. 50 seconds to go in the half, working out the way Ponca wants it to.
Yes, they are. And as I said, love the fight and the grit this team is playing with.
Second down, 2 timeouts for Ponca, and Travis Hill wants a timeout for his team as he doesn't like what he's seen from his defense. A very young up front defense for Travis Hill. 3 juniors across that defensive front, Rod. Hopkins, Green, and Cope, all juniors, but they're really growing and improving, and Hill's impressed with what they've done the first 3 weeks.
Yeah, and you know, he's going to get them right. He's going to stay on them and make them tough, and he understands how important those trenches are.
This is a nice drive for Ponca. Started back at their own 26-yard line, Rod, and a couple of big runs. Big Goose right there.
Big Goose with the big run. That offensive line, that was that first down. And watch, right across the middle, boom, takes the hit. Another first down. Our man Ryder Tepton getting it done to get us here. But boy, when they needed plays, 4th down in the red zone, the offensive line has responded. The skilled guys have made plays.
Burke rolling to his right, throws in the middle. Through the hands of his intended receiver, Jeremy Evans.
Yeah, thought he had him right there. Boy, and the speed of that secondary, they closed on that ball so fast. Looked like it was kind of deflected, number 9.
Third down.
Benarski.
Game we did here a couple of years ago, Bernarski had to come in as a freshman and play quarterback when Ficklin got hurt.
Exactly right.
Burke's going to keep, gets it to the middle of the field, and probably set up for the field goal. 9 seconds to go in the half, and I think Muskogee ended up calling timeout. Ponca called the timeout with 9 seconds to go. That was their final timeout. Of this first half. Don't forget our Ford halftime show coming up. We'll include a performance by the Muskogee Ruffer Band. The Ruffer Regiment, RR.
Yeah, double R right there. Nice.
Touchdown, Ponca City. Wow, what a great play. Ryder Trepton caught it that time right in his gut.
And you talked about it, Zig. You talk about his athleticism, little quick slant right there, and take a look at the pass. Watch him put it right there on the money in between the defense. That's a big-time play. Hey, and pausing on him. Big-time play. Outstanding camera work, guys. That's big time.
That's Jeff down there on the field.
And Jeff.
They're going to go for 2 after that last PAT was blocked. Whistles blow. Ponca calls their final timeout. Worked out perfectly. I'm thinking that's 0.8 of a second that's left on the clock, because there was 9 seconds left when they snapped the ball, and that took longer than a second, right?
Yeah, you're exactly right.
So worked out perfectly if you're Ponca City. You run the clock down, don't give Muskogee a chance to do anything, and go to the locker room with points on the board.
Boy, very impressive, and like the way Ponca is closing out this half. Nice
Big Goose.
play.
Catch from Burke.
Nice.
PAT good.
Boy,
They make it a 24-14 game.
nice play. Big Goose. Hey, he comes back next year too. Don't sleep on Ponca. Take another look. Good read, gets it out. Big time play. This team is playing inspired football. Like the fight, like the way they compete. Coach is coaching them up. But you know, in his first year, you know he was going to bring it. If they're going to do anything, they're going to play hard, going to compete. It's amazing how they take on the identity of their coach. There's that man. Lonzo Big Goose. Of course, he's on our all-name team. Take a look at the scoring drive, Zig. 12 plays, 74 yards, and 431. And the Wildcats, hey, they didn't come here to drink hot chocolate, Zig, and check out the great facility. They came here to try to play some ball and win a ball game. They didn't come to see Roger Hess, did they? Of course, Roger Hess, our man, always making us look good. This is dangerous right here. Oh, nice hit. Who's that? Adriel Miller.
Okay, there's still 3 seconds.
Oh, man, how'd that happen now?
That's been a long 9 seconds.
Hey, I know we got some Biggs math.
I think it's Muskogee clock math on that one.
Come on now.
Because I'm saying there's no way that last play took longer than 1 second.
I don't know how that happens, but they're saying it did.
Yes, it did. I mean, I know it was a quick slant, but still.
Hey, what do we know?
Was it 11? You think the clock was at 11? They moved it back? All right.
Man, this is very dangerous.
Zach's telling us they moved the clock back. So
Okay,
it took 3 seconds. That's right.
Zach always knows what's going on. And this is dangerous with a guy like this. Look at the arm strength.
Ficklin throws
Look at
deep,
the
has a
arm
receiver.
strength.
Beasley
Oh.
behind the defense. That would have been 6 if he hit him. Instead, they're going to run it on in to the locker room. And it's a 24-14 lead for Ponca City. I mean, for Muskogee over Ponca City. First half in the books. And pretty good first half by both teams, Ron.
Yeah, very, very good first half. I mean, you look at Muskogee, they get rolling, but credit Ponca City, man. I mean, they've come out and really competed, Zig, and when they needed plays, a couple of big fourth down plays, getting the red zone, punching it in, 2-point conversions. I mean, this Ponca City team has responded and playing well, just down 24-14.
Big half for quarterback Jamarian Ficklin. 3 rushing touchdowns for him, and Coach Travis Hill joins us. Coach, nice first half by your offense. What about the defense? Travis, can you hear us?
Coach can't hear us, can he?
We on a commercial? We on a commercial or something?
No, we're talking to you, Coach. Can you hear us? Can you hear us, Coach?
Turn it up.
Coach, say turn it up.
I
Can you
got
hear
it,
us?
brother.
There
Got
you go,
now.
Coach.
There you
All right.
go.
Hey, I was talking about offensively, Jamarian, 3 touchdowns. They look pretty good, but the defense, what do you think?
Still fighting. As I told you, we're a young team and got a chance to watch a lot of video right before we went in right here. We're going to go inside and work with those things. It's just everybody wants to make every play instead of the play they're supposed to make. So it's coaching with a young defense. Like I said, we had a lot of hits, a lot of good plays, but then whenever you mess an assignment, especially against option football, you have a tendency to hurt you.
You know, Coach, always good seeing you. Got these guys rolling. Talk about Ponca City and what you want to do in the second half with them. They've done a tremendous job, like you say, in that read option. What do you want to do to contain them in that second half?
Well, you know, we're going to get an opportunity to come right out. They get the football. So that's a huge series right there. If we get a stop and score, I think, Rod, you know, we're in great shape there. But that's going to be the communication of the game. To get a stop, it's going to have to be a little adjustments. And like I said, just play assignment football. Quit trying to make every play. When you watch a kid come in, Rod, it's kind of like defending on the basketball court. You know, he's looking at both of them, defending both of them, and said, you got that guy. And
That's
so
right.
those type of responsibilities come to play.
All right, Travis, thanks a lot.
Guys, thank y'all.
Appreciate it. Travis Hill, the head coach here at Muskogee. We are at the halftime. Your Ford halftime show coming up next. Ruffers on top by 10.
Hey, airline travelers, let's say you have a problem and you need to change or cancel an existing airline reservation. What do? Well, Skywatch is a free service that can help anyone with any airline reservation fix it. Whether you want to cancel it, change your dates, or add passengers, we can help fix your airline reservations so you get exactly what you need. We've updated our computer database and now have access to every airline around the globe. So now you can make one phone call regardless of who booked your airline tickets, and we'll change it, cancel it, and fix it for you. We know the insider secrets to fixing reservations that the airlines don't want you to know about. So if you need to cancel, change, or modify an existing airline reservation, call Skywatch right now. It's a free call, so let us fix it for you.
Call 855-642-8506. That's 855-642-8506. 855-642-8506.
With most mobile companies, saving is a swing and a miss.
Sorry.
But Cox Mobile has a better way to help you save. A smarter way. Because we run on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability.
Sick.
With plans as low as $30 a line. Now that's a win worth celebrating. Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile.
Hi, everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, we have legal professionals standing by to let you know how much your case is potentially worth. I'm here with TV personality and spokesman Tom Mustin. So, Tom, tell the viewers at home who should call right now.
Well, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You'll speak with a live person and find out how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. You heard it. Take advantage of this opportunity. Call now.
With most mobile companies, saving is a swing and a miss.
Sorry.
But Cox Mobile has a better way to help you save. A smarter way. Because we run on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability.
Sick.
With plans as low as $30 a line. Now that's a win worth celebrating. Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile.
Ford Game of the Week on Your View, sponsored by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. It is halftime at Ruffer Village. The Ruffer Regiment will be competing for the first time in school history at the Bands of America 2024 St. Louis Super Regional Competition. They will be competing against 70 other bands from across the country. Tonight, the band will perform selections from their 2024 competition show entitled Web of Lies. Tells the story of how the black widow spider loves its mate to death. The drum majors, Sky Sargent, Garth McJunkin, and London Stinson. The band also looking for donations to help with a fundraiser so they can cover their cost when they head to St. Louis. Here is the Ruffer Regiment.
Hey, airline travelers, let's say you have a problem and you need to change or cancel an existing airline reservation. What do? Well, Skywatch is a free service that can help anyone with any airline reservation fix it. Whether you want to cancel it, change your dates, or add passengers, we can help fix your airline reservations so you get exactly what you need. We've updated our computer database and now have access to every airline around the globe. So now you can make one phone call regardless of who booked your airline tickets, and we'll change it, cancel it, and fix it for you. We know the insider secrets to fixing reservations that the airlines don't want you to know about. So if you need to cancel, change, or modify an existing airline reservation, call Skywatch right now. It's a free call, so let us fix it for you.
Call 855-642-8506. That's 855-642-8506. 855-642-8506.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
We're back. Halftime in Muskogee, 24-14 our score. The Roughers on top of the Wildcats. It is the Ford game of the week right here on Your View. These teams have met the last couple of years in the playoffs, quarterfinals. Muskogee's won both of them. In fact, the Roughers have won 9 of the last 10 meetings between these two teams. They've kind of dominated them. We were talking to the radio guy from Ponca City. It's like, hey, this is kind of how things have gone. Ponca's stuck with them, and then in the second half, it's too much Muskogee.
Yeah, and that's what you kind of see when you talk about getting it done. And how about Mr. Beasley? I mean, he can flat out play and just make play after play. And, boy, he started early, really establishing himself, then coming right back at you. And you talk about Mr. Ficklin. Look at him getting it done, showing his speed and athleticism, being able to make plays down the stretch, hey, waving at his fans. Then take a look, another look. Defender coming, gets out of trouble right here, does a good job keeping his head up, finds his receiver right there, Beasley with the catch, and then right back. A little quick out, and how about that move right there? This guy can really get it done, Beasley. And then he said, hey, Coach, I'll take it on in from here, and able to punch it in for the Roughers. Then right back at you. How about this team right here getting it done? That's our man number 18, Hobbs. And then the goose is loose. Punching it in Ponca City. Plenty of fight and getting it done. And then how about this guy? Here he goes again. Look at the moves and agility. Looking like Michael Vick out there. Watch the speed. Now the stiff arm. Now pick him up and put him down and get into the end zone. And boy, he is a human highlight, and then able to get this one in. And the Roughers were definitely rolling down here. And boy, they wasn't done yet though. Look at Ponca City bouncing back. The goose is loose. They able to make another big play. After big play, the offensive line did a tremendous job. Now right across the middle, boom, takes the hit right there. Our man. And we're going to get it right in the end zone right there. A little quick slant, able to make the play, big-time play. And you take a look at the stats, 24-14. Look at the rushing yards, 123 to 145 for the Roughers. Passing yards, 77-20. First downs, 12-8. Turnovers, that won by the Wildcats. And you look at some of the numbers. Look at Ficklin, 3 TD runs, 19-4 and 69. Wallace, 7 rushes, 28 yards. Look at Burke, 3 of 7, 20 yards. And our man Big Goose, 9 rushes, 55 yards and a touchdown. And that's where we are at the half, Zig. 24-14, the Roughers over Ponca City right now.
Those are your Cox Fast Stats, giving football fans the latest stats courtesy of the nation's fastest internet provider. Learn more at cox.com/internet. Ford Halftime Show continues. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week.
Hey, airline travelers, let's say you have a problem and you need to change or cancel an existing airline reservation. What do? Well, Skywatch is a free service that can help anyone with any airline reservation fix it. Whether you want to cancel it, change your dates, or add passengers, we can help fix your airline reservations so you get exactly what you need. We've updated our computer database and now have access to every airline around the globe. So now you can make one phone call regardless of who booked your airline tickets, and we'll change it, cancel it, and fix it for you. We know the insider secrets to fixing reservations that the airlines don't want you to know about. So if you need to cancel, change, or modify an existing airline reservation, call Skywatch right now. It's a free call, so let us fix it for you.
Call 855-642-8506. That's 855-642-8506. 855-642-8506.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
Welcome back. The Ford Halftime Show at Ruffer Village in Muskogee. 24-14 our score. Ruffer's on top of Ponca City. The head coach of the Ponca City Wildcats, Justin Roland Jones. Coach, you had to be happy with that first half. A lot of ball control, and your offense had a nice drive, ate up the last 4.5 minutes of that half.
Absolutely. You know, it's a big boost for those guys after the first 3 weeks they went through. We felt like we could run the ball, and that's exactly what they're doing.
You know, Coach, we talked about, you had a big 4th down play. We talked about that offensive line. They seemed, when you needed the call, they really did a tremendous job in the trenches. How much is that an emphasis for you, and have you noticed that?
Oh, it's huge. You know, we felt like, you know, coming into the year that we were going to lean on those guys inside. They were new. You know, they're green. They haven't been together very much, but they're doing good, and they know they're going to be a focal point.
All right, Coach, appreciate it, and have a good second half.
Absolutely.
Good
Thank
job,
you for
Coach.
having me. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Justin Rowland, the head football coach of the Ponca City Wildcats. We'll take a break, come back, and they'll be ready to kick it off in the second half. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week.
Hi, everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, we have legal professionals standing by to let you know how much your case is potentially worth. I'm here with TV personality and spokesman Tom Mustin. So, Tom, tell the viewers at home who should call right now.
Well, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You'll speak with a live person and find out how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. You heard it. Take advantage of this opportunity. Call now.
With most mobile companies, saving is a swing and a miss.
Sorry.
But Cox Mobile has a better way to help you save. A smarter way. Because we run on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability.
Sick.
With plans as low as $30 a line. Now that's a win worth celebrating. Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile.
For great ideas for health, beauty, and your home, watch Your View Marketplace, weekdays from 2:30 to 4 p.m. here on Your View. On Your View Marketplace, you'll receive useful tips from beauty and celebrity experts. Be introduced to invigorating health ideas and products. And get a peek at the latest innovative home appliances and services that will save you time and enrich your life. Tune in to Your View Marketplace, weekdays from 2:30 to 4 p.m. on Your View.
Hi, everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, we have legal professionals standing by to let you know how much your case is potentially worth. I'm here with TV personality and spokesman Tom Mustin. So, Tom, tell the viewers at home who should call right now.
Well, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You'll speak with a live person and find out how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. You heard it. Take advantage of this opportunity. Call now.
With most mobile companies, saving is a swing and a miss.
Sorry.
But Cox Mobile has a better way to help you save. A smarter way. Because we run on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability.
Sick.
With plans as low as $30 a line. Now that's a win worth celebrating. Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile.
The Muskogee Palm Squad performing at the half. Wanted to give them a little bit of a shout out. They've put in a lot of work, Rod, just like the band and the athletes do. So good to see them get a little publicity as well.
Oh, yeah, they work extremely hard, put a lot of time in. You talk about them and you talk about the band, and it's definitely not show up and just let's get out here and do it. Young ladies put in a lot of work.
We are back, getting close to kickoff time of the second half. They are honoring some former Muskogee athletes out on the field.
Yeah, and we talked about it. This community is very rich when it comes to their athletic programs. A lot of outstanding players, coming through here, and they always have some very, very good athletes down here in the Gee.
They're on a pretty good run over the last, not counting this season, but the last 2 years they are 21-4. Throw the 3 games in this year, Rod, 24-4. That's the best run they've had since 85-86, when they had a 23-4 run. And of course they won the state title back in 1986. So a lot of similarities between the last 2 seasons and then what happened back in the mid-'80s.
Yeah, makes a big difference.
Ron Freeman, the head coach.
Yes.
Back then during that time, and his son Jason, of course, played here and went on to a successful career at Oklahoma. And Seth Luttrell played here, who's now the offensive coordinator at the University of Oklahoma. So you mentioned a lot of great athletes, and not just on the football field. I mean, they've had great athletes in basketball that have come through here, and wrestling.
Outstanding players, and you got to credit a lot of times. You got to credit a lot of times the leadership that you have, and being able to come and acknowledge, these outstanding players that they have. And you talked about it earlier. You talk about Jason Parker, Mendenhall, and so many others that do a tremendous job of, getting together, acknowledging these athletes, building just that community base. And, I talked to Jason, and, when he took the job here, I remember him telling me, he said, man, it's an outstanding community. He said, man, it's a gold mine with talent, outstanding people. And he talked about the community just, coming together, and you start to see these things take place, Zig. And he had told me working on this facility and putting everything together, and the excitement of the kids. And I know it always feels good for guys like him, former athletes, and you start to see the benefits of all the hard work and getting Travis Hill and getting guys in place to do that. Muskogee is definitely I would say a hidden gem when it comes to the talent here.
Jason looked like he could still play a little hoop.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Man.
Yeah. He looks like a point guard, and I look like a power guard. But, hey, but we going to get there,
I was thinking
Coach.
more
Hey.
you look like a right tackle than a power guard.
Come on, Zig. Come on now. You love me like you love me. Why you do me like you do me?
I love you. Muskogee kicks off to start half number 2. And the ball hits at about the 2-yard line and goes into the end zone. So the Wildcats will take over at their own 20-yard line. (24-14) our score. Week 1 of district play. As we go along, we'll try and update you on some scores from around the state. I saw Jinx and Bixby were still tied at 7, third quarter. Owasso was ahead of Bixby. Ahead of Broken Arrow. I believe it was 22-7. And first down, a gain of 5. So Ponca continues, Rod, with their ground game to be very successful.
Yeah, and you know, Coach talked about it. I mean, in the trenches, that offensive line has answered the call and been able to get this offense going. Nice play.
And off up the gut. I think that was Hobbs again, and you know he was tackled, but then they threw him forward for a couple of yards.
Kyron Cope right there, able to come up and make that play. Take another look and watch. He gets right to it. It's the tackle.
Cope, one of the top tacklers on the team, with 13 coming into this game. Hobbs.
Nice.
Just patient and waiting and fighting his way forward. Nice gain of 7 for Hobbs.
How about Hobbs? See, I just don't want to make y'all hair team, Coach. I want to make you all play team. Look at him, just steady, going forward. I mean, can you say football player?
So first down for Ponca City. Again, another run. Burke's going to keep it. He's got some room to the outside. Big Goose with the block to spring him for a couple.
And that's what you like to see. In order to be successful, you have to have the running backs and receivers that can come up with blocks like that. Big Goose right there, able to make that block and allow his quarterback to get a couple of more yards.
Ponca City running the option tonight. Split backs around the sophomore quarterback, Johnston Burke. Now he's going to throw. No one to throw to. Scrambles away and throws it out of bounds.
See the officials talking about it there.
And the official says he was passed out of the pocket and he threw the ball past the line of scrimmage. It was close. It'll be a 3rd and long. Muskogee in there. 3-3-5 defense. Quick pass to Hobbs,
nice.
And undercut and taken down.
Yeah, big time play right there. Anthony White coming up, and those are those one-on-one situations right there, and who's going to win it? And that time White gets it done. Look at him set down defensively and boom, makes the play. That's a big time play by A-Dub right there. You see him, 5'10", 176-pound senior.
Beasley deep at his own 30. A 28-yard kick, enough to prevent a return. Muskogee has it when we come back on your Ford Game of the Week.
For great ideas for health, beauty, and your home, watch Your View Marketplace, weekdays from 2:30 to 4 p.m. here on Your View. On Your View Marketplace, you'll receive useful tips from beauty and celebrity experts. Be introduced to invigorating health ideas and products. And get a peek at the latest innovative home appliances and services that will save you time and enrich your life. Tune in to Your View Marketplace, weekdays from 2:30 to 4 p.m. on Your View. For great ideas for health, beauty, and your home, watch Your View Marketplace, weekdays from 2:30 to 4 p.m. here on Your View. On Your View Marketplace, you'll receive useful tips from beauty and celebrity experts. Be introduced to invigorating health ideas and products. And get a peek at the latest innovative home appliances and services that will save you time and enrich your life. Tune in to Your View Marketplace, weekdays from 2:30 to 4 p.m. on Your View.
(24-14) our score. Muskogee gets the ball for the first time here in half number 2. Our buddy from Sepulpa, Coach Tom Willock, out there enjoying the game tonight.
Man.
So he's rocking to that music they were playing at halftime. He was loving it.
Oh, man. Good guy right there. 14-7, Bigsby up.
Quick snap and a broken play, and look out. It's P.J. Wallace still on his feet inside Wildcat territory down to the 24.
And how about the big fella right there? Making something out of nothing.
43-yard pickup.
Take another look right there, boy. Just nobody was ready for the snap. He said, hey, I'll take that right here. And look at him, weaving his way around. Big time pickup.
Ficklin throw caught. Beasley touchdown for the Ruffers. 2 plays.
How about 6'2", 160. There you see him long and rangy. Oh, and they're going to get a flag for that
flag.
Yeah.
Can't celebrate like that in high school. 100th touchdown pass of his career.
Look at that.
Jamie Beasley with the catch.
A quick slant, and how about that? Just reaching up and grabbing it. Boy, so impressed with Ficklin. Man, he is Texas State. Hey, they came in there and got him one, Zig.
Yes, they did. Celebration penalty on the kickoff.
100. Touchdown pass. I mean, pretty impressive.
PAT good. As Summerhill remains perfect on the season. Ruffers up by 17, 8:04 to go in the third.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650. We used to pay full price at the dentist. Boy, was that dumb. We just saved $705.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. We'll send your card and complete details at no cost and no obligation today. Unlike other dental plans, there's no activation fee with Carefree Dental, so call now to get your card at no cost today. Call during this TV offer, and we'll also include free vision benefits and free prescription drug benefits too. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental. Call now.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free. Call 1-800-997-8844.
Didn't take the Ruffers long once they touched the football rod. 2 plays, 72 yards, took 33 seconds off the clock. The big play, of course, was the what we'd like to call a busted play because the ball was snapped and it hit the wide receiver Beasley, who was cutting behind between the quarterback and center. Just the timing was off a little bit, and P.J. Wallace picked it up and went 43 yards the other way.
Yeah, and how about that? I mean, just being ready, alert. He's another change of pace for this Muskogee team. Outstanding size from that running back position.
Muskogee team averaging almost 42 points a game. They're 31. They've also given up some points defensively, and you know that'll be a point of emphasis for Travis Hill, being the big defensive guy that he is.
You know it will be.
Kickoff taken at about the 13. It's Hobbs still on his feet and finally wrestled out of bounds, and boy, he's holding his hip as he took a shot to the side, and that'll be a big loss if he is out, Rod, for any time.
Yeah, and you could tell immediately when he got hit. That young man, he's so tough. Fierce competitor.
So he is not in the backfield this time. Flag down. And it's going to be a false start. So Muskogee declined the penalty. It'll be a 2nd and 10 as there was no gain on that last play. And Hobbs back in there. They give it to him.
Nice.
Off the right side, fighting through some tacklers. Taken down as he crosses the 40.
Boy, look at him. I mean, this.
Now he's gonna limp back off.
He's a young man, gonna give you everything he has. Look how hard he runs. It's that hole. Love the way he just comes out and competes.
Third down. Nearly 5. Big Goose, he's got it. And let's see where they're going to spot it. Looks like he's got enough for the first down. And that Wildcat offense keeps the ground game moving.
Very impressive. Look at that hole right there. And boy, look at him. Just keeps those feet moving and falling forward. Moves the chains.
Hobbs again this time to the left. Takes down at midfield.
Yes, it does. Led by Anthony White. Hobbs, the jet sweep right there, and look at him. Falling forward. Just love the way this guy Hobbs competes.
Six minutes to go here in the third quarter. Second possession of the second half for Ponca. Hobbs again, being a workhorse. 15th carry of the night for 70 yards.
Tavion Johnson in on the tackle for the Gee. Coach Travis Hill, as we talked about the success he's had Of course, I called that game at East Central when he won the state championship. He's coached a lot of good teams, outstanding players, and would definitely be known as a player's coach.
That was back in 2005, right?
Yes,
19 years ago.
19 years ago I was on the call.
Played it out. Remember where they played? Broken Arrow High School?
Yes, they did. How many did he win at East Central? 1 or 2?
Just
he
that.
played, yeah, I think Booger T beat him 1 year at Stillwater.
Yep. I'm trying to remember who they won against in 05. I know you can Google it up.
Yeah, you know, I can find it.
4th and short, flags fly, and it's going to be Ponca jumping off sides, false start, so moving back 5. That'll make it a 4th and 6. Now they're going to punt. And that's tough if you're a Ponca City fan, Rod, because they were moving the ball once again in Muskogee territory.
Yeah, no doubt. They were putting it together, wasn't able to finish it off.
Beasley bobbles it. Hit and taken down at the 25, and that's where the referees will start.
Yeah, and that's a good job just containing him. Number 84. Zig, I'm gonna need your help. I don't have him in my notes. Who you got?
On Ponca?
Yeah, 84. I can't. Make sure we give him some credit now.
He's not on my roster.
I don't have 84 on my roster either.
Or my 2 deep, sorry. I'm no help.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure we get try to get 84 and get him some credit right here, and we got him. Lance Arbona. Sure, gotta give him his credit.
Wallace with the handoff from Ficklin, pushing away tacklers. Cuts back on the left side of the field. It's off to the races for P.J. Wallace. Into Wildcat territory. Flag comes flying in, probably going to have a hold over there, but what a run that was.
How about running angry? Reckless abandon right there. Look at him. At that paint, it always reminds me of the Road Warriors, the wrestling team.
So they'll still have the first down. They'll put the ball, looks like probably just shy of midfield in Ponca territory. A 36-yard run. $26 yards.
I mean, what an addition. Coming down from Bartlesville. He's an outstanding player.
Ficklin in trouble, circles.
No trouble for him.
He's going to throw it downfield. Flag down, going to have pass interference. As Noah Darnell was being held by one of the Ponca City defenders. And there's more than one flag out. There's 2 flags at the 40 on each side, and then.
And how about Ficklin? Like as you said it, in big trouble, but he always seems to get out of trouble, and then the arm strength to get it downfield, and able to pick up a pass interference, but I guess it wasn't called. And Coach Travis Hill, you were right, won that championship at BA. They beat Bigsby.
Yep.
And lost to Booker T. Washington in the state championship game at Stillwater. Oh.
Beasley with the catch. He's got a first down and more. Finally dragged down at the 25, and they get it back into Wildcat territory.
And how about that dart right there that you see for from Ficklin to Beasley, and Beasley in a one-on-one situation, I'm going with Beasley, Zig.
He's got some quicks, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Beasley, a senior. Back to him. There's the dance moves. Still
Come on,
spinning.
man. Where's the music?
Pushing defenders out of the way and rolled forward for another first down.
Zig, only thing was missing was the music. I mean, you talking about dancing. This young man, fun to watch, but how about getting your guys in space to make plays? So elusive, so hard to bring down. He just keeps competing and playing hard all the way through.
P.J. Wallace. Nope, Ficklin keeps, walks into the end zone. 4th rushing touchdown of the night for Jamarian Ficklin.
And that's what he brings to the table. I mean, he's such a threat passing the ball, but can also run, makes great reads. Take another look, watch him read it right here. Boy, nice cutback and able to walk it in. We talked about it, Zig. Been talking about this young man since middle school, and he is not disappointed. And he will definitely go down as one of the all-time greats to play here in Muskogee.
Ficklin, an 8-yard touchdown run, 100 yards rushing on the night. Threw his 100th career touchdown pass earlier this quarter, and Muskogee's rolling here in the second half. It's 38-14 over Ponca City. Nice drive that time by the Roughers. 5 plays, 74 yards. Took a minute 27, Rod. They were moving at lightning speed.
Man. They can score in a hurry, and boy, by the end of the season, it's going to be a bunch of people in green with some muscle, Zig.
Well, they've had a 1-play drive, a 2-play drive, and that's a 5-play drive. So 3 of their 5 touchdowns tonight, Rod, have been very quick.
21-7, Bigsby.
On top of Jinx.
Top of Jinx.
Wausau leads Broken Arrow 29-7. Union ahead of Santa Fe 19-7. It's 6A2 scores as that one goes into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. Sand Springs leads Bartlesville 20-13. PC North, who is the next opponent for Ponca City, leads PC West 49-0 in the 4th. In fact, Ponca has won 5 of the last 6 games over North. So hoping to use this game as a springboard to get back on track next week. Burke keeps. And he maybe got a yard or 2. They mark him down at the 22-yard line. Nope, looks like they're spotting it at the 21. The yard mark dude over there was a yard off.
Yeah, just a little off. Get him lined out.
How about that, Rod? Look at technology has done. Travis Hill was doing that at half. Right when the half ended, we were waiting to do an interview with him. He's down there watching video. They had Coach Rowland over there right after a play watching, you know, who they figure out who did or didn't make a block or where they should have run the ball.
Oh, how times have changed.
OSU coach Mike Gundy said he saw his guys watching, looking at those tablets. He goes, I think they were over there watching cartoons or something. Play clock down to 4. Get the snap off. Burke Has a receiver. Oh, pass incomplete.
That's number 5, Michael Puckett, with the coverage for Muskogee. Take another look. Watch Puckett come in. As soon as he gets it, boom. Great camera work, guys.
Jeremy Evans, the one who went down hard, twisting in the air to the ground.
See Michael Puckett, 5'10", 173-pound senior. Hurry up. Oh, this is dangerous right here.
Look at all those white jerseys in front of him. If he could get to this side, there would have been about 2 players he would have had to beat, and then a flag comes flying in late.
Yeah, big tackle right there by Jackson Goddard. Because if he didn't make that play.
We're going to have a hold against Muskogee, so that's going to push it back 10. But the way they moved the ball, I think they have scored on every possession tonight. Except for the possession that ended the half when there was only 4 seconds left. Wallace again, left side, busting through tackles, still on his feet, finally forced out of bounds.
So good. You know, he's a big guy when you talk about him. You talk about his size. It's a, 6'1", 220. I mean, and getting downhill and running, he's so good with his stiff arm right there. And one, you see another one right there. Just so hard to bring down once he gets going.
Ficklin again, right side, wide open receiver. It's Beasley, touchdown. Andre Beasley scores from Ficklin.
How about Beasley right there, the man in the red gloves.
Another 2-play drive for the Roughers.
How about that? How about Ficklin putting it on the money right there? Zig, take another look. Got great protection, good block right there by Wallace. Boy, can't leave that guy right there wide open. I told you, this Muskogee team can score points in a hurry.
– 45-yard touchdown completion, Ficklin to Beasley. And it's now 45-14, just like that, Rod. Another 2-play drive for the Roughers.
And that's the thing about them. You can be right there in the game, Zig, and they'll rally off points so quick. So many different guys that can step up and make plays.
Beasley, Rod, 8 catches, 130 yards. Ficklin, 11 out of 17 for 187 yards and 2 touchdowns. And he passed the century mark. He's got 101 touchdown passes in his career.
What he has, 4 TDs?
Well, 3 rushing and 2
3 rushing and
2 passing. 4 rushing and 2 passing, 6. Yeah. Do we make him our player of the game again for every time we've been down here?
Man.
That one goes into the end zone, and Ponca will start out at their own 20. Wow, they dialed that one up, and again, another 2-play drive. Their last 3 drives, 2 plays, 5 plays, 2 plays. That equals 9, and their first 2 drives were each 9-play drives. 2:05 to go here in the third. Been a 21-point quarter for the Roughers. Ponca runs it on the option up the middle. That young man's gonna have a nice sleep tonight, Rod. He's been a workhorse. Avon Hobbs, the 6'1", 195-pound senior.
Yes, he has.
17th carry of the night for him. Big Goose. It's about 3, and it's going to be 3rd and short. That'll probably be the final play of the third quarter. Ponca will not snap the ball. As we head to the final 12 minutes in this one, Muskogee on top, 45-14.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free.
We're back at Rufford Village in Muskogee, fourth quarter of this one, week 1 of district play. And Muskogee explodes for 21 there in the third on just 9 plays. And right out of the gate, they were trying to do a freeze play instead. One of the Wildcat receivers on the far side of the field jumped, and that'll cost him 5. So instead of 3rd and short, Rod, now it's going to be 3rd and a lot longer.
Yeah.
Third down and about 8. It's a little bit too high, and they're going to have to punt on 4th down.
That's what this Muskogee team does. They just kind of wear you down, Zig. I mean, be interesting to see, as we said earlier, them in Stillwater 1 and 2. Stillwater beating Union earlier in the season.
Adrian Perez will punt it again, 4th time in 4 drives in the second half. He's punted, and that one takes a Ponca bounce. Beasley picks it up at 25. He's dangerous, broke a couple of tackles, and flags come flying in late. We mark him down at about the 44, but I bet we're going to have a hold against the Roughers. block in the back. I never understood how you do that, Rob, because you can see the guy's back.
Yes.
And you know you're not supposed to touch him, so what are you doing?
I think you just can't resist.
Is it just a
being
reactionary thing? It's like, oh, I got to block somebody, so I'll push him in the back.
You see it a mile away. You know the coaches talk to you about it every day in practice. You know the guys who play gets called back. He's not happy with you at all.
So here's Muskogee, first possession of the fourth quarter. P.J. Wallace, big hole, left side. There he goes, midfield.
Wallace.
Almost taken down. They're going to spot him out at the 39.
Hey, and he shifted gears on us right there. Zig, I mean, that big fella getting to going downhill, take a look, good blocking. Look at 55 with a nice block. Watch him turn them wheels on.
Yep,
and got out of bounds. Officials all over it.
Good officiating, 27-yard run. Got something working with Wallace. Ficklin fakes it to him.
Almost intercepted right there. How about the arm strength of Ficklin? I mean, we've been doing this a long time, Zig, and you know, it reminds me, we've been able to cover some good quarterbacks, but reminds me coming out his hand is like Sam Bradford. When Sam would throw that ball, the strength of which he would throw it with reminds me a lot.
And quick.
Ficklin, the way he whips that ball, and this guy is going to be, he's going to be a problem in the playoffs when you talk about big P.J. Wallace. Look right there.
Give
good
him
tackle.
Another 10 yards.
Yep, good tackle right there. There you see the band guys getting with it.
Wallace 152 yards on the ground. Boy, you got a three-headed monster for your player of the game. Look at that hole for Wallace. He's going to score. Touchdown, Muskogee. 29 yards.
How about P.J. Wallace? What an addition to this team. I mean, he's a huge power back that has some wheels. Look at that offensive line. Look at the block. One-on-one again. Muskogee has those players that in one-on-one situations, Zig, they usually win. The offense does a good job of getting guys in those spots, get them in space, one-on-one situations where they're able to make plays, and they do a tremendous job of executing.
4-play drive for the Ruffers. Wallace bangs it in from 29.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650. We used to pay full price at the dentist. Boy, was that dumb. We just saved $705.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. We'll send your card and complete details at no cost and no obligation today. Unlike other dental plans, there's no activation fee with Carefree Dental, so call now to get your card at no cost today. Call during this TV offer and we'll also include free vision benefits and free prescription drug benefits too. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental. Call now.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free. Call 1-800-997-8844.
The Ford Game of the Week on Your View, sponsored by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. And by Bold Dental, bringing personalized and quality dental care to all Tulsans. Appreciate those sponsors. Of course, Ford been a huge, long-time sponsor, Rod, of high school sports. Probably since the inception, almost 40 years ago.
Man, Ford has really done a tremendous job of partnering with, with Cox and Your and longtime sponsor. Always appreciative of that. Built Ford tough.
Ball caught at the 15. Taken by number 21, Colton Shikram. A nice return out to about the 22-yard line, and that's where Ponca will take over. See if the Wildcats can get something going here, Rod, as they've been shut out in the second half. First play, nowhere to go, and a wall of defense from Muskogee.
Yeah, and they're coming up making plays. Take another look. It's right there, black jerseys everywhere, 6 and 9.
Dustin Carpenter and Koda Baranski.
Muskogee team, they are very close to a complete team. Coach Hill talked about, needing to iron out some kinks, but very good team.
Big Goose, right side. They've got 3, 5. 3, 5.
Big Goose with some patience right there, trying to turn that corner, but black jerseys everywhere.
Third and 4. New formation we haven't seen. They've run the last couple of plays. Ball snapped too high off the hands of Burke, and he has to fall on it back at the 15.
Yeah, good job of falling on that football. Take another look. Boy, just kind of got away from him. Didn't try to make the big play, but just made sure he got on top of it.
Adrian Perez punts it away again. A low bouncing kick.
Nice.
Beasley's going to try and pick. Nope, decides to let it go wisely.
Boy, how about that punt? That's
Nice
his second
kick.
one that's been very, very good.
And the Ruffers will take over again. They've scored every time they have touched the ball tonight, except at the end of the first half. There was about 5 seconds left in the half, and they got the ball near their own 20-yard line. They've been very efficient offensively, Rod, running and passing. Official winds the clock. Hand off and running with the ball. Flag comes flying in, probably going to be a face mask.
Tavion Johnson.
Tavion Johnson.
Hey, do the hat down.
first down, 5-yard penalty against the Roughers, and then 15 back the other way against Ponca. Penalty at the end of the play. Peyton Lang in at quarterback. Hands it off to Johnson. Stays in bounds, cuts back toward the middle of the field. Just looking for some open space.
How about Johnson? Senior, boy, he has some moves himself.
Came in, it only rushed for 15 yards on the season.
Pause there, takes his time. And again, you're dancing out there. Where's the music?
We got 14 on that one. Peyton Lang is the sophomore quarterback, and just watching him throw the ball before the game, Rod, he has got an arm.
Oh,
that one straight up in the air. He's hit and it's picked off. Intercepted. Taken down. First INT of the year, Hayden White comes up with a big pick for Ponca.
Yeah, under pressure right there. Great pressure by Ponca City. The boy hitting just as he went to throw it, tried to get rid of it. Nice interception, was kind of up for grabs. Great job. Hayden White with the INT.
Goes on the left side across the 50-yard line. Nice run that time by Ponca City's Colt Schickram. Gain of 2, it'll bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Wildcats. In Schickram right side and hit right as he cuts back into the middle of the field.
How about the big fella right there, JoJo Alexander. Big JoJo Alexander in there with the big hit. We talked about his zig, some of these rankings we talked about in 6A2. There you see him right there, Muskogee, Stillwater, Choctaw right there, Piedmont. We talked about Sand Springs, much improved, Yukon, Putnam City, Lawton, Eisenhower, Putnam City North, and sophomore. But at the top, definitely the separators, the top 2, Muskogee and Stillwater.
Looking forward to that showdown we have here in about a month between Sand Springs and Muskogee. Matching the wits of Bobby Klink. And Travis Hill. They may have worked together. No, I think Travis was gone from East Central.
Yeah.
They may have worked, did they? Because maybe Bobby took over for him at East Central when he left. Prez back to kick. Bounds into the end zone, and smart kick right there to keep it away from one of the return men for the Roughers. 52-14 in Muskogee at Rougher Village.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
Back in Muskogee, Rod was just talking about the rankings. Stillwater 2 in the state, Rod. They're defeating Lawton Eisenhower tonight, 66-20. Sand Springs ahead of Bartlesville, 34-13. So there's your 1, 2, and 3, because Muskogee #1 in the state. And then just heard that Bixby defeated Jinx, 21-7, the final score in that one. Lang gonna keep it, and see you later.
How about Lane? Nobody's catching him. Pick him up and put him down, Mr. Lang. Do your thing, Mr. Lang.
80-yard touchdown run, Peyton Lang.
Do your thing, Mr. Lang. I mean, he turned on the wheel, just taking a look, good read. Now watch him turn the corner, gets a good block by number 6. And hey, it's pick him up, put him down. Pick him up, put him down. Do your thing, Mr. Lang. He said, hey, Rod and Zig is here. Do something. Roger is here.
(59-14). Ruffers now on top. 80-yard touchdown run. Another one-play drive for Muskogee.
Man, it's a dead giveaway when you talk about how this offense and how explosive this Ruffer offense is.
They have definitely been explosive tonight. 59-14. Up 24-14 at the half. Ponca had run out the half, Rod. They had a 4.5-minute drive to end the first half, scored a touchdown, 10-point game.
And then boom.
Boom, yeah.
Yeah, boom.
And we even talked about it at half. It's kind of the way the last couple of games they've played against each other. Ponca kept it close. In the second half, Muskogee explodes.
This is what makes them so dangerous, that even if they get down in the game, offensive firepower is so tough. Very complete team.
Short kick taken at the 25-yard line. Jackson Goddard, the linebacker. And Ponca will start at their own 25-yard line. They're going to mark it at about the 24. First down, handoff up the middle, and quickly taken down. Ball run that time by number 36, Thomas Olvera. Nine on the play clock. We're winding down of week 1 of district play here on Your View. This one's been all Muskogee. Their offense was just electric, not only in the second half, but in the first half. Defense wasn't what Travis Hill expected in the first half, but they really settled in here in half two.
Yeah, because you know what he expects is really high, and they're going to improve more on that. But man, the offensive power, I mean, that they have, I don't see many teams that have the weapons that they have on that offensive side of the ball.
We got an outstanding receiver in Beasley.
Yes.
Tailback in Wallace, and then the quarterback.
Just those three alone, and then you start adding the other ones. Nice hit.
.220 to go in this one. It's 4th down. And the Wildcats.
Kenyon Goodson made that tackle.
Play clock down to 3. And we're going to call timeout. Time for our play of the game, brought to you by Bold Dental Rod, bringing personalized and quality dental care to all Tulsans, and 69 yards had this guy smiling.
And how about Ficklin? Look at the moves. Watch him cut it back across right here. Now look at the other move. Now watch the stiff arm right there. He's going to keep going, and he's going to walk into the end zone, getting it done. The Bold Dental play of the game. You know who it is. Wave at your fans, Mr. Ficklin. Get it done, buddy.
That is the play of the game, brought to you by Bold Dental, bringing personalized and quality dental care to all Tulsans. Perez punting it away again. It's kicked that time. Looks like it's going to settle in at about the 35-yard line, and that's where Muskogee will take over. Official says keep the clock moving. So this will time for your smart call of the game, courtesy of Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile, Rod, and great slant route as Ponca City scored their 2nd touchdown of the night.
Yes, they did. Ryder Trepton able to punch it in there for the touchdown. Big time play.
That was your smart call of the game, courtesy of Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile. Learn more at cox.com/mobile. Again, they're just running out the clock as Travis Hill and Justin Rowland putting some of their backups in, getting an opportunity to play in this district matchup. I'll have to snap it one more time, and that'll be it. So Muskogee is going to improve to 4-0. This handoff on the left side. Enough for a 1st down, but that's going to be it. Ball game is over. Muskogee goes on to win it 59-14 tonight with the victory over Ponca City. We'll be back to wrap this one up from Rougher Village right here on Your View.
great ideas for health, beauty, and your home, watch Your View Marketplace, weekdays from 2:30 to 4 p.m. here on Your View. On Your View Marketplace, you'll receive useful tips from beauty and celebrity experts. Be introduced to invigorating health ideas and products. And get a peek at the latest innovative home appliances and services that will save you time and enrich your life. Tune in to Your View Marketplace, weekdays from 2:30 to 4 p.m. on Your View.
Main streets are the heart of our communities, where we connect with our neighbors, support local businesses, and share new adventures. Main Street Living celebrates all of this, bringing you uplifting stories with guests from across the country and your community. Main Street Living covers what's important to you today, from our street to your street. Join Cheryl, Danielle, and Quincy for Main Street Living, Mondays at 9 on Your View.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free.
(59-14) the final. Ruffers now 1-0 in district play, a perfect 4-0 on the season. Travis Hill, the head coach, joins us now. Coach, man, 431 yards rushing.
Yeah.
Great complete game offensively and defensively.
It is, and it was realistically the big thing for us was to come out the second half, and we had that communication at halftime, and we made some adjustments, and the kids did a great job defensively. You know, you get to shut out the second half. Great job with Ponca City. Coach Rowland does a great job with those kids, had them well prepared, and that showed a lot the first half. Second half, you know, obviously an older team, a team with more veterans on it, had a little bit more success. But we were very happy for our kids on defense.
You know, Coach, we up here, we talked about your career. Of course, you won state championships. You know, and you look at this team right now, and I know it's early. You won one last year. Tell us what you like about this team right now, and what is maybe the difference from last year's team?
Well, you know, Rod, whenever you get the program going the right direction, you know, they expect to win. That's probably the big thing right now. They don't expect anything but success, and, you know, you kind of saw that in a couple of earlier games this year, tight games where they found a way to come out on top. So that's the big thing. They expect to win, they expect to have success, and they work that way. And it's just the maturity that you see, not on a Friday night, the maturity you see all week long. And the hard thing with all this stuff is you know, I kind of ask our kids, am I putting too much on you? Because, you know, we're really overcoming at this same time place where we were at last year. We're actually a better football team. And we're supposed to be, even though we had a lot of seniors move on out and go on and move on their own way to collegiate ball and everything else. So it's fun to watch, and it's fun to watch the kids, the program, continue to grow, coaching including myself, the old man, trying to get better every day. It's fun to watch that.
Hey, I'll give you one number, 55 yards. That's what you held Ponca's offense to in the second half.
And that's like I said, that's real rewarding for our kids because they've had a little bit of Coach Hill in their tail end this past week, making sure we play well defensively. So good for them. Good for them.
All right, Coach. Appreciate it. We'll see you in about a month up in Sand Springs.
Look forward to it. Be a big ball game. Hope
Always
we get
good
that point.
seeing you, Coach.
Always good. You guys be safe. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Travis Hill, the head football coach here with the Muskogee Ruffers. So, Rod, I mean, he talked about what the adjustments they made. Ponca was moving the ball pretty good on him in the first half.
Yeah.
You hold him to 55 yards in that second half.
Boy, he tightened down, and it's all about adjustments, and T. Hill's one of the best at doing that.
Our player of the game, our forward player of the game, the quarterback, Jamarian Ficklett. Every time we come down here, we end up talking to you. You know we're here, don't you?
Yes, sir.
All right. How about the performance tonight? 4 rushing touchdowns for you and 2 passing touchdowns. Talk about the game you had.
Really just coming out here and balling with my team. You know, we really prepped for this all week. You know, Ponca City posted something online, and the whole team seen it, and it lit a fire under everybody when we came into the game. So everybody played with a fire under them, and everybody played to their best of abilities. Maybe one of our best games so far, but it's not our last.
You know, Vic, you do a tremendous job. We talked about you've been good for a long time. I mean, you won a state championship last year. What will it mean? I know it's early, but what would it mean to go back-to-back here in the Gee?
It would mean a lot. You know, it's something that's never happened before, so it'll be the first time in history to be able to accomplish that. But first, I got to get something I've never had before, and that's a district championship right now.
You know, when you talk about, I mean, of course, your numbers were off the chart. You're able to get it done. Hey, I always say wave at your fans. Tell us a little bit about that celebration. I seen you waving at the fans. What was that celebration right there?
It's really between me and one of my guys. He's one of the nicest players on the team. Every time he walks up to a friend, he just waves. He doesn't dap him up or anything. He just waves. So I told him, whenever you score or I score, we're just going to come up and we're just going to wave.
Well, outstanding job. BFC always says wave at your fans. Ficklin waving at his fans right there.
All right,
outstanding job, brother.
Thank you.
Good job. Congratulations. We'll see you two in a month when you guys play Sand Springs.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, appreciate it. Jamarian Ficklin, the winning quarterback tonight. We're going to take a break and wrap this one up from Muskogee. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now. Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
Ford player of the game. We just talked to him, Jamarian Ficklin, Rod.
Hey, you talk about this young man and what he was able to do today, Zig. Player of the game, 5 carries, over 100 yards, 4 touchdowns. You see him waving at your fans right there. 11 of 18, 187 yards and 2 passing touchdowns. And he was all over the field making plays happen. We knew what he brought to the table coming to this game. He's been good a long time here at Muskogee. Has always lived up to the hype. Texas State has an unbelievable player, and he put a showcase and put a show on tonight. There you see him walking into the end zone. I mean, he was electric all over the field. Outstanding player, and I believe he will go down as one of the greats of Muskogee. And tonight he was great, and that's why he's our Ford player of the game.
All right, how about a look at our stats, Rod?
Yeah, we look at
stats.
You look at the stats right here and getting it done. You talk about rushing yards, 431 rushing yards for this rougher offense. 187 yards passing, 26 first downs, and only 1 turnover. I mean, This team is very, very good. Look at Ficklin. We talked about it. 6 total touchdowns, 4 rushing, 2 pass. Wallace, 13 rushes, 187 yards. On the other side, Hobbs with 17 rushes for 75 yards. And my man, the Goose is loose, Big Goose, 14 rushes for 71 yards and a touchdown. But overall, complete dominance by Muskogee. The Ruffers are rolling, getting it done. 59-14. Travis Hill got them going in the right direction.
Those were your Cox Fast Stats, giving football fans the latest stats courtesy of the nation's fastest internet provider. Learn more at cox.com/internet. Next week, Ford Game of the Week, Owasso at Union. Union Tuttle Stadium next Friday night. Both teams coming off victories tonight. Rod and I'll see you next Friday night along with the rest of our Your View crew. So long from Ruffer Village in Muskogee.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefits